All right, this next song that we're going to play is from a movie that just came out not too long ago. It's a movie that we've watched in class a couple of times, and they always love when it comes on. So this one's called Remember Me from Coco. Okay, so we have a few awards to hand out for 8th grade as well. I'll try and make this quick. So for most improved, this person isn't here tonight, but this person learned a new instrument this year as well, and maybe the most difficult instrument that there is, called the bassoon. And to give you an idea, instead of one reed, like the clarinets and saxophones have, it has 2 reeds that are tied together, and that's what you play on. And then your left thumb has 9 different keys that you have to keep track of for just your thumb. So it's a pretty difficult instrument to learn, and this kid, Mikey, just learned it all by himself. Like, I didn't help him once. So it's pretty remarkable. So this one goes to Mikey. I think he's sick or something says on it, but go Mikey! All right, and then our most improved in our brass percussion class goes to someone who joined band last year and then switched instruments this year and has worked super hard and now is one of the strongest musicians in that class and in our band, really. And he's always fun to have around in class, always trying to crack a joke all the time, probably too often. This one goes to Fernando Quintero. All right, Director's Awards for 8th grade. In our woodwind class, this person has been in band for all 3 years and has just consistently been a leader the whole time. Super kind to everyone that plays with her and she works with, and just makes everyone around her better again. And so this Conductor's Award goes to Nancy Zamora. All right. Our Conductor's Award for Brass Percussion. This person also has all the same themes as everyone else, but this person also, is someone who comes up to me asking for extra projects, like almost every day. Is constantly needing to be challenged and is never happy with where they're at as a musician and always wants more. And also anything I ask them to do, they just figure out how to do it, including setting up our entire percussion section. And at every concert, she shows up early every single time to do that for me. And she's a leader. She's going to be amazing in high school the next few years. This one's for Marina Franklin. So a tradition that I started 2 years ago, my first year here, is each year I would induct some 8th graders into what we call the Park Band Hall of Fame. And what I did was choose a person on each instrument that for 3 years has been a leader on that instrument, someone who's worked hard to master their instrument and worked hard in reading their music, and just going above and beyond to make their section better. And they've been doing that consistently for 3 years while they've been here at Park. And so I'm really excited to hand these out. There is one for each instrument. So the first one is going to go to a flute player, and same themes as all of the other award winners tonight. Super consistent all the time, works very hard on her instrument, Aurora Stowers. And for clarinet, Nancy Zamora. For saxophone, this person has worked really hard learning a new instrument as well. They started on clarinet, I believe. Yeah, clarinet. And has been a leader in a section that sometimes needs a lot of leadership. So this person has been a complete stud for 3 years, and I'm really going to miss him next year. Izzy, get out here.
taught me how to play sax.
All right. So this person, I kind of lumped all the low woodwind instruments, so like bassoon, bari saxophone, bass clarinet, all those types of things, into one category, because they're all kind of the same thing but different at the same time. So I call them the low reeds section. And this person, like, never says anything, but is always right. Like, always knows their parts. Always is right on time and right on with all of their notes. This one's Kenny Madrana.
It's the low brass.
Okay. For the brass, we're going to do a trumpet award, Trumpet Hall of Fame. This person is just someone that everyone likes, and everyone always enjoys being around them, and is also an incredible trumpet player. And they're actually not here tonight. Unfortunately, I think they got really sick today or something, but this one's for Israel Mendoza. So give it up for Israel. All right. And our low brass Hall of Fame. This goes to all of our low brass players. We only have 3 of them in our band, but this person has been, very consistent this year, and also been a huge leader in helping other people around them get better and all that kind of stuff. This one also goes to Fernando Quinto. All right, and our last Park Band Hall of Fame inductee goes to a percussionist. It's Marina Franklin. Give it up for our 8th graders. Send them out to high school with some good luck. Thank you, guys. All right, our last song is really fun. Some of you might recognize it. This actually was, I didn't know this song existed until like a month ago. And one of our students had played it at another school